Here we go. The Life Hunt Scythe from the Soul of Priscilla. Boom. That is the last soul weapon I need. And I've turned all the rest of my stuff into items. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a shame that the boss weapons aren't better. Like, I think some of them are okay. They're just I just prefer my big giant demon cleaver. Knife born from the soul of Priscilla, the stark white crossbeam trapped inside the painted world of Arianis. Even the gods fears Priscilla's life hunt ability, and in the world hands of its mortal, its power will turn upon its wielder. So this is a weird weapon because it will actually causes 500 bleed damage. It's actually it's quite good in that regard, but it will also sap your strength. I think while you have it equipped, it's Right, there you go, I've got it out. Or maybe not. Maybe it only takes. So I only maybe suffer damage when I hit people with it. But you know, it's all right. Yeah, again, big cleaver's more my jam. Unfortunate with that, my big giant friend, you have outlived your usefulness. And, well, you know what happens to people who do that?
Stop that.
Yeah, sorry, dude. No, oh, nighty-night, big guy. Nighty-night. There we go, the blacksmith giant hammer. You're going to see a trend here in a minute. The wooden hammer of the giant blacksmith in Anolondo, who handles lightning weapons. The giant blacksmith forges with his wooden hammer. It would be hazardous to handle lightning weapons with metals. Right. Yeah. Sorry, Andre. You've been good to me this whole game, but unfortunately, I want your hammer.
You got some nerve, you damn backstab.
Yeah, you are not wrong. I am not a good person. This is absolutely the right reaction, Andre. Oh, look at him! Look at him go! Back, his people need him. He has to go. Bye, Andre. Oh, there he goes. And that's the last we heard of. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a sconce. That's the last we heard of Andre. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But at least shut up his fucking banging. Christ alive, it was annoying coming here and just hear bong, bong over and over and over again. It's like, Christ, I get it, you're a blacksmith. You don't have that many customers. Yeah, I mean, we might as well look at his blacksmith hammer. Metal hammer Andreas Stora, blacksmith of the church. It can be used as a strike weapon, but better left in the hands of its talented owner. Basically, the game it's telling you. I mean, you might. It's better. There's not. It's not a good weapon. Just leave it to him. Just give it back. Just let him have it. All right. Right. Well, there's not a bonfire that lets me warp directly to the catacombs for our last blacksmith, but so I'll have to go from Firelink. And since while we're here, there you go. Have Quilag's soul.
Forgive me.
And yeah, she didn't say anything else. So that is as strong as my flask can get in a single playthrough, I believe. I think the max it actually goes to is +7. So and then you can't get any higher than that. But so in fairness, there's not any reason for me to kill Quailag, because I could have easily just picked up 2 Firekeeper souls next time and not killed her. But you know, hey ho, I have done. So there's that. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so we'll try and make this roll again, which I think is doing. Nope. Okay. We get to do this fun again. Alright, you just literally just walk off. That's actually incredibly easy to do. Alright, well, whatever. Yes, Vamos, our last blacksmith. I've spoken to once, I think, because I never needed any of his services. Oh, I might have come back here and given him some embers, I'm not sure. Are there any... Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my... I'm looking at the... I'm confusing myself with my sword.
What's that then?
Let me just see if he's got anything I need before I murder Bagank him. Oh, I might take some homeward bone, because I don't have any. Yeah, that seems like a good use of those souls as any.
Then be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that, Vamos. You seem like a really busy and important guy.
Trying to cause trouble, are you? Oh.
Yep.
Curses.
Oh, and just pops into bits as well. Oh, and his head fell into his forge. That's upsetting for him. There we go, the Hammer of Vamos and the Royal Helm. So he actually has something decent. Well, I say decent. I mean, he has an item other than the Hammer of Vamos. Metal Hammer of Vamos, a skeleton blacksmith deep within the catacombs. He rarely speaks. Can be used as a strike weapon, but better left in the hands of its talented owner. Again, all three of them just say, look, just don't kill the blacksmiths. There's no benefit for it, and you now can't upgrade your weapons anymore. But that's why it's good to do it in the first playthrough at the end, because then if you do it in the second playthrough, well, then you're stuck. And I also got a new helmet, which is nice. The Royal Helm. Helm of Vamos, skeleton blacksmith of the catacombs, partially made of gold and confers high resistance overall. Helm is believed to belong to an ancient royal line, but only Vamos would know for sure, and he shall never speak again. It's just like you killed him for this. But look at it. It's quite a nice little helmet. I look like Ico. Well, I think I look like him. But yes, Katarina Helm, thank you. And let's bone out of here. Alright, next on our merchant murder spree, we have Big Hat Logan.
Hello.
Now this one's slightly different.
Time is a resource. Let's delve in promptly.
Because I'm not just going to murder Logan in cold blood. He actually has a quest. So, yeah, if you talk to him, he's started to go a bit doolally. And I have previously grinded some souls and bought all of his magic except soul arrows. So let's buy his last one, and he now has no longer items to purchase, which means if I don't really need to do this because it's only over around the corner, but just to sort of drive the point home. Big Hat has he's learnt how to crystallize weapons and stuff by reading the books in the archives, and I think maybe the knowledge has maybe been a bit overwhelming for him. So yeah, you buy all of his stuff, and then he shouldn't be here anymore.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
There we go. Okay.
Who are you? Curses upon you. How dare you?
So he's gotten a bit aggressive. He's gotten a tiny bit aggressive, hasn't he? So we could just kill him there, but there's still something else we need to do with him. So let's go. Actually, I've got to get that from here. That was one of these things. I read about these. One of the I was here earlier doing some stuff, and yeah, one of these crab monsters showed up, and I was like, "What the crap is that? How have I got the whole? No, don't homeward. How have I got the whole game and not noticed one of these? These are called vagrants. They're weird things. They appear if someone dies and loses humanity, and then fails to recover their humanity. Those can sometimes spawn in other people's games. It's the weirdest thing, but it's also why I haven't seen one. There's different versions of them as well. Like you can get white ones and red ones. I had a red one last time, and you can the red there's fuck's sake! I hate this area. It's so annoying. There's different versions. There's a red one that's apparently evil, and there's a white one which is evil, and they look like crab monsters. And then there's ones that aren't evil and have... Well, they don't have crab features. I don't know. They're a really weird enemy. But anyway, I was just going to cut to the next bit, but I thought, oh, there's a vagrant there. I haven't caught one of those on film before, so I'll mention it. And I have done that. So I'll cut now. Christ, I really hate the Duke's Archive. I'm glad this is the last time I have to come here. I came here for a few bits earlier. I can't remember what, but oh god, it's such an annoying area. But yes, we come back up here, which you might recognise as the place where we first fought, I say fought, Seath the Scaleless. And now, look, it's Big Hat. Except he's gone naked, and he's decided to start attacking me. So yes, Big Hat, left to his devices, goes insane, strips naked, and then attacks you here. Yeah. Sorry, big guy. You're a cool dude. But yes, you get his final sorcery, his tin catalyst, and his hat. His big hat, gigantic hat worn by the great sorcerer Logan. His nickname, his face, which headed to his name, Big Hat. Famously antisocial, Logan used it to block out noise and people's stares so he could focus his own thoughts, but does not possess any special magical power. It's just a thing. But I also got the Tin Catalyst. Catalyst imbued in terrifying crystal magic used by Logan after his fixation on Seath. Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, demands extremely high intelligence from his wielder, and halves sorcery usages. So what's the... Oh, 32. Yeah, I have 20. But it has S scaling, so it's quite good. Like, I'm using my Tin Dark Moon Catalyst, which is the one you get from... it's actually a boss weapon. It is actually the catalyst you get from Dark Sun Gwendolyn, so there is that, I suppose. But not that it really matters. But I can use it. That's all I really look for. And it's got ace. Yeah. As long as I can turn in fairness, there's not. I really just use it for hush and to turn into stuff. So there's not really any point in getting it better than that. But this also appears, which I think has an ember in it, a large magic ember. Maybe should have come here before I murdered all my blacksmiths, but it doesn't really matter now. I suppose we'll have a look at it. Large magic ember, a form of sorcery handled only by the Vinheim magic blacksmiths. Allows reinforcement of +10 for the most powerful level of magic weapons. There are achievements for leveling up all of your magic weapons to +10. Or all of your different, so fire, chaos, magic, lightning, blah blah blah, +10. I haven't bothered with any of those. Yeah, there should be some other stuff in here as well. Because this area is now sort of open, as it were, in that Seath's not here to sort of block this staircase, so there's a couple of bits here. I don't think there's anything great here. Well, I say there's not anything great here. There is a Soul of a Great Hero, which is pretty great. That's 20,000 souls, which is nothing to sniff at. Oh, it might be... because there's something else you can get here. Okay, I think it's back... I think I need to go back. Yeah, here we are. So where Logan once was is now a chest featuring his clothes. So he took off his clothes, put them on his catalyst as well, his regular catalyst. Catalyst of Big Hat Logan, the Great Sorcerer and Seeker of Knowledge, originally the same catalyst employed by the Vinheim sorcerers, only terribly strengthened over the time to Logan's use. Very powerful when you use one of superior intelligence. What's the... Oh, 24. So again, I still can't, but S scaling. It's good. Still can't use it, but that's pretty cool. Right, well that's that. That's Logan dealt with. That's his quest. It's one of the few quests I actually managed to sort of see to the end, because we failed the Onion Knight quest. I suppose I did the... actually I suppose I only failed a couple of quests. It's about sort of 50-50. Anyway, we've still got a few more people to murder. I don't feel good about this one, but it needs to be done. Goff, the blind archer who had an awesome cutscene where he killed he shot Calamite out of the air with his bow, blind, then gave me the bow and was like, huh, you're a cool dude. Not hurting anyone, sat up here on his own, carving stuff, but unfortunately he does have a unique armor set when he... So, I need to kill him. The other thing as well is he's blind, which means if you use Hush, he can't tell which direction you're at, which makes for fun time. So I'm really sorry, Goff.
So this is true human nature.
Yeah.
Tortoise is in your debt. Now leave us me little choice.
So yeah, he's got like a whole...
Perish for the good of all.
Oh, he actually nailed me. Yeah, he's got like a whole like moveset of like elbow drops and stuff. It's a bit of a shame now because I've kind of lost my element of surprise. I was hoping that he's blind, so Hush is supposed to sort of conceal my footsteps from him, and he's supposed to have trouble finding me. But he didn't really have much trouble finding me there. Gonna be honest. Gonna have to try him again though. I've angered him now because this is the thing. If I kill him now, I don't have to kill him next time, and he can live in the. This is the fake timeline. I guess. I don't know. Sadly, he is aggroed. I think I can go to the Sint Velka guy, and he will absolve me of my sin, and that will de-aggro him. But yeah. So I can still sneak up on him. Oh, but he does still do the elbow drops. I have to be careful not to make any noise. Okay, so I think he can hear me a little bit, and I just need to be careful about. Yeah, because he's like a giant friggin' wrestler. The room I'm fighting him in isn't exactly great for this either. Like, he very much has the advantage here. Well, I think I got him. Oh. Let's not speak too soon. No. There we go. Yeah, so Goff isn't too impressed with humans, and I don't think I've done anything to sort of improve his opinion of them with that. But there we go, we've got Goff's helm. Now, Goff's equipment is actually quite interesting, because if you read his helm description, Helm of Hawkeye Goff, one of the Gwyn's 4 knights, received as a decoration of knightly honour. A helm crafted especially for the honour of Hawkeye Goff, only the eye holes were packed with tree resin by those who dismissed Goff as a brutish giant. So, people have taken that a few different ways. Some people have taken that to mean that they poured hot resin into his eye holes whilst he was wearing it. Some people have taken, which is why he's blind. Some people have taken it that they've packed his eye holes with resin, and then he's woken up, or like he's put the helmet on and gone, and people have gone, "Oh, you're blind," and he's gone, "Oh, well, I can't see, so yeah, I guess I'm blind now." And because giants aren't very smart, so he's just like, "Yeah, I guess I'm blind now. That's what's happened here. Okay, well, I'm blind." Because it's just like, just take your helmet off, dude. You're not blind. So I like that idea. I suppose it could equally just be that someone poured hot resin into his eyeballs, which is a bit grim. But Dark Souls is a bit grim. Armoured on by Goff since his days as a dragon slayer, the medallion bequeathed by the Lord himself, and the dragon bone pauldrons are symbols of the highest honour. It's a cool costume, actually. Like, it's cool armour. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of any armour that sees my sort of wrinkly, sun-dried tomato hollow body, so I'm going to stick with my Wanderer coat, I think. But yes, that was Goff. I don't feel great about that one, because Goff's a cool dude. He did nothing. Well, he did. It was weird that he's locked up in there, but no, he did nothing wrong. The next one, however, yeah, Marvellous Chester. Now you might say, But Jackman, Marvellous Chest never did anything to you, and indeed he did not. But if you go into the Ulasil township as a human, before you kill Manus, whatever his name is, he will invade as a Black Phantom and try and kill you, and it's how you get the Lucerne? It might be Lucerne, crossbow. I never went human, so he never got a chance to do that, but still, he must die.
Oh, it's come to blows, has it? Fine then. I've had enough of you anyway.
Yeah, so that's the crossbow.
Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Oh. Well, whatever. There you go. So we've got the Chester's clothes. Now, I did consider, because I looked up how to get Chester's clothes, and I was like, oh, that actually looks quite cool. And it is a cool set, but it's not quite as good as the Wanderer's set leveled up. Do you know, it is actually still... It's got a little rose on it. Oh, that is a cool set, actually. Do you know what? Even though it's not as good, I kind of wish that I had got it and then leveled it up a bit, because that's a cool set. I might level this up and do. If I ever do a new game, I might wear this. I didn't notice the rose on the lapel. That's a cool costume. It's actually slightly heavier as well. There's 4.5, and 3.5, and then 1.5 compared to... And then the gloves are slightly lighter. And then the trousers are slightly heavier. It's actually a slightly heavier set, because I noticed I don't have my fast roll with it on. But, yeah, that's it. We've murdered everyone that we need to murder. Well, except Gwyn, who we definitely need to murder. But we've murdered all of our optional murdees. Victims, that's the word. None of the other merchants in the game drop anything when you kill them. Hey, dude. So there's not any point doing it. Well, that's not entirely true. There are a couple of people who do drop stuff, but not anything that I need or not anything unique, so there's no reason to. Right, I believe that is every loose end tied off. It's interesting that almost all of those loose ends involved murdering someone. Like, literally... Yeah, no, they all did, pretty much, didn't they? We've murdered Xanthus, we murdered Priscilla, we murdered all the blacksmiths and the merchants, and then we murdered Big Hat. Well, we've got one last person to murder, so let's go and do that. And there we go! Praise the sun! Yes! It took us 70-something parts to get here, but we are finally here. We can now praise the sun with our sun bro, Solaire. Woo! Right, that's number one down. Let's move on.